This is the United Bank Playbook with Dana Holgorsen and Tony Caridi.
Well, the preparation continues for the Mountaineers and the Baylor Bears. Tony Caridi with the head coach of the Mountaineers. First off, before we talk about Baylor, mentally, what did you learn and what do you think your team learned about itself coming back and beating Oklahoma State last week?
That what we do matters. That we have a team that has a lot of character. A lot was said last week. A lot of emotions through up and down the building. One thing that was mentioned is what we're going through right now. We're about to find out if we have character. Football doesn't build character. Off-season builds character. The game of football doesn't build character. It exposes whether you have it or you don't. And I do think we have a group of guys that has done everything that I've asked them to do. We talked about this last week, and we just said, look, just do this. Just get out there and play ball. Just give us everything you got. Get out there and play ball. They did. It resulted in a win.
Yeah. You're going to be tested here this week against a team that is certainly well rested in Baylor. They're undefeated and amazingly scoring just a hair under 70 points per game and giving up a little bit more than 7 points per game. I mean, statistically, this has got to catch everyone's attention.
No, it definitely does. It's they're a hard team to figure out. They may be the best team that's ever existed on the planet, or it may be a team that's still growing into what they're going to be. I don't know. We're still figuring out who we are, and we've played 5 games, and our starters have played the majority of all 5 games. So, the thing about it is they're such an established program. It's been there 6 years. What they've done offensively, defensively, special teams has been the same thing for the last 6 or 7 years. So we know what we're going to get. How much different they are from last year, we'll find out on Saturday.
Talk to me a little bit about the question everyone's asking you about, and that is the situation involving both quarterbacks, really. Both of them came into this game last week. Clint wasn't banged up. He left banged up. Ford was banged up. Where are you at?
Well, they're going to just keep practicing. It doesn't matter which one we go with. They all three got to get better and better. Paul's a guy that needs game reps. He's been a great practice player for 3 years. Ford was just starting to get into it, and people were starting to look up to him. The one thing Clint did, got out there and he played ball, and I think our team responded to that. I think our guys liked what they saw with his competitive nature out there. They all three got a lot of football ahead of them. They all three got a lot of room to grow. We need to practice them. We need to keep getting better, and that needs to result into some wins.
You've been to Waco a lot through the years. This is, of course, West Virginia's first ever game. So we've been to Norman. We've seen that expanse. What can Mountaineer fans and what can your team expect playing in the stadium?
Well, it's way off of you. They're building a new one, as we all know. This is the only time we're going to play in this stadium, but they're way off you. There used to be a track around it. Baylor's got a great track program. They moved their track on campus. They've moved all their facilities on campus. This is an off-campus facility. It's got a big, beautiful press box. It's got lots of stands. It probably seats 60, 70,000. They probably average somewhere around 50 or somewhere in there. But they're building one on campus to get everything on campus. It's they're reaping the benefits of the Big 12.
Yeah, absolutely. Should be a good one. Coach, we wish you the best.
Thank you.
This is the United Bank Playbook with Dana Holgorsen and Tony Caridi.